Coming back in, Corey Rosser, Corey the caller, as we get ready for the second half, and shaping up to be a cliffhanger, this one.
Yeah, possibly not for the right reasons so far. Certainly not the most entertaining game, if you like, attacking football, but both teams had some positive signs there and things that they can build on in the second half. So looking forward to hopefully seeing some of the nerves settle and these two teams get into some football. So Pickering brings the ball back, and she's been one of the standouts for this North team throughout the whole series. She's a really strong player at fullback, and the more they can get her involved in the second half, the better they will be.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's a big, strong lass too for a fullback in that position. Just as we get ready for another one off the ruck here, and defenders working hard here. Still one off. Oh, what a hit.
Finau taking the ground. Kamuhimu clears the ruck.
Nice little drop on the inside.
Fortes, who then plays on again. Fortes, a late inclusion on the bench.
It's top of the count. Look for a nice little kick here. Found space. And what's the call on that? Play on.
South ball. It wasn't a knock-on in there. It sort of bounced into no man's land for a second there, but South on it, and now look to work the ball forward via Monica Samita. Phillips. Samita to Whakosalia, who hands off, and then great contact by Filiki Tonga. It was up out of the line, putting the shot on. Samita now clears the ruck. They head down the right-hand side. Tolfa.
Nice little offload. She managed to get it away. Good defensive set here by Northern team. The kick's not that successful. They've picked it up on the hop, and the big hop it is.
So a golden chance here for North. No score through the first 27 minutes. Is that about to change? Kamuhimu links with Vai. Finau charging to the line. Thought about the offload for a minute there. They're directing traffic out to the left here for North, and that's the way that they will go. Nice ball at the line, and chiming in as the back rower. South getting there in numbers to shut it down. It was Taupo that went close.
Did well. Do the Hail Mary to shuffle along the line.
Now numbers on the right. Whakosalia with a huge tackle. A try saver. Finn. Pickering. Great line speed from South. They set upon.
She had to do it. She was committed. She getting up from that one. Yep. Well, it was a great little play by the little player on the big player.
Great goal line stand as well from South, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they work it out now via Phillips. Another that's come through the SAS College Rugby League with her school. Pihima. Nice bit of footwork there from Oaki. Gets an offload away as well. Shomko. Tapal Tomoto has taken the ground on halfway. South get to their kick. It's a long one. Bounces back towards them, but...
Oh, it's bobbled and gone. I was just about to say, it looked like she stood her ground. Referee says no, go back. Play the ball there.
So now a good chance of their own here, South. Whakaosalia charged with the first carry. Samita, the dummy half. Bring play back to the middle where Tulfa is waiting, and Tulfa, little swerve at the line, the change of direction and an offload. Samita charging forward. It's met by heavy contact. Right in the middle of the park. Pahima. Crabbing across field. Tulfa again. Super impressive, this back rower. Samita. Offload. Phillips. Phillips will get over. 31 minutes in, we have our first try, and it's LaQuisha Phillips who powers over down the left-hand edge after an error from North, and some nice build-up play. It went coast to coast before Phillips eventually finishes it off.
As we see the region of origin replay here, as Corey rightly said, LaQuisha came onto the ball, nice line here, and just too big, too strong, carries two defenders across the line, and really no answer to that. 4 points up. And South will be happy as they take the lead at the 30-minute mark odd. So narrow angle on the kick here.
Yeah, she hasn't taken this one back a long way to sort of...
It's very acute. And that's away.
So score remains South 4, North 0, 32 and a half gone.
It's good to see a wee bit of the sunshine breaking through again down here at Cornwall Park number 3. And we've got another game on this afternoon. If you are in the area, come down and join us for the big clash this afternoon. And all the action replay are up on our YouTube channel. You'll get to that through the ARL TV via www.aucklandleague.co.nz. A serious accident doesn't happen to Savannah Talifi today. She's out there working very hard, and that better be deleted.
So back into it, go South with Tulfa again.
Great break.
Through the middle now, Pickering to beat. Henry goes round, but then the cover arrives, and all of a sudden, South starting to find some gaps here and have a spring in their step. Samita, the dummy half. Goes to Phillips. Space now down the left-hand side. Tonu'u. Three involved in the tackle for North. Samita. Henry to Whakaosalia. Shuffles play on to Pahima, but it was telegraphed and
It's a bit crowded.
North were up quickly. Whakaosalia becomes the makeshift dummy half. It comes wide now to Oaki. Basketball pass out the back. It's hot potato stuff here, and Tulfa will centralise and then ends up slipping. And that is the last play, so a handover ball there. It falls apart at the end for South, but starting to look a little more positive now, Troy.
Yeah, they certainly, as you rightly said, and you called it early, once they got that try, I think they, changed their momentum a little bit and starting to play a wee bit more energy and positivity. That said, North on the ball now, trying to grind it out inside the 30. Oh, met well on that defensive set. So looking for a bit of shape. Everyone's sort of just still that one off the ruck going.
So 5 short of halfway now, North.
Looks like they're reorganising the back. And just to say that, the ball's gone to ground.
It's Fortes that's put it down.
It's just saying the same thing. And you hear the centre there saying get their shape. They were just doing that. And pretty strong crowd down here today, Corey. We're outside of the commentary box down the far side there where the other games are being played.
Yeah, it's been a theme of the whole series, really, hasn't it? Wonderful support from mums and dads and friends as well. Whakaosalia goes to the line. It's taken around the legs. It's tried to stay on her feet, but is eventually bumped down there. Short on the left here, North, and that's where South are going to go. Looking for a gap. Samita with the dummy, still going. Second effort called by referee Gribble.
She's tap and go.
Samita cuts the ball forward for the first. Playmakers running to get in the picture here as Henry is the dummy half. It goes to Phillips, and Phillips goes low, but so does the tackler. Does well in the end too, Martini. Samita will burrow from close range. Short is the call. Whakaosalia to Phillips. Phillips back to Henry. Henry promotes it. Loose ball, cleaned up by South. Samita. Pahima. Here we go. South. Another one. And it's the number 2, Filippo, that's going to score it in the far right corner. They will double their lead. Kick to come. It's 8-0 to South.
Region of Origin action replay here. And as we catch the action of Pete's in-goal filming here. Beautiful effort, just coming in the back end of it. Managed to shift it out to the edge and finishes beautifully with a nice little try there. And just can't help but think now, Corey, with 2 tries up, they're certainly getting, to term your coin of terminology. Spring on the step, was it? Was there a little spring on the step there? There might have been, as we wait for the kick to come. Got a bit more angle on this one.
Steps in. It's a better strike, but will fall short in front of the Sportsafe upright, so it remains South 8. North 0, 39 minutes gone here at Cornwall Park. You're joining us for the 3rd and final Region of Origin. And we may look to bring you an update just to see if North have wrapped up the overall series. I think they were only a win or 2 short, so we'll see if we can bring you an update by the end of the game. Be back-to-back for North. It's been another dominant showing. So kickoff back underway. Take this opportunity as well to thank all of the coaches and team staff involved with these teams. It comes at the end of a long club season. And to dedicate another 3 weeks in games, as well as all of the pre-tournament trainings that go on. It's a wonderful effort, so a big thank you to all of those who helped make the series possible. As we see huge contact there, and it's on both sides. Good to see both players get back to their feet. South looking to perhaps put the nail in the coffin as Whakaosalia charges up and goes over halfway. Samita to Pahima. Pahima with the show, the go. Pops an offload as well. Space now down the left-hand side. This is Tonu'u. Last play coming up now for South. Samita to Phillips. Do they know it's the last play? I think they've just realised now they're popping offload, and that's knocked on by Henry. Still not a bad place to finish your set. And South now look to back their defence to get them home with this 8-0 lead and 10 to play.
Let's get ready to pack in here. North will be looking to try and make a success of this set. Just held off. Wait for the bit of a chat out the far side there. Pack in. Here we go. So from the base of the scrum, the first settle. Tracks 3 defenders, taken to ground.
Remember, this is another of the games with an individual grade title up for grabs. Right now it's going the way of South, as we saw last time in the under-13s. So play breaks down, an error there, and another chance for South to set up camp down this end of the park. Big acknowledgement to Farrelly Photos, Mike Farrelly, his support of Women's and Girls Rugby League this year, the official sponsor of the Women's Premiership and Championship competitions and the Girls Age Grade competitions. Of course, Mike involved with the Howard Hornets as well, so it's been a good year for him, enjoying Fox glory at the club.
Yeah, caught up with him at the end of this week and having a catch-up with him early next week, and they said the celebrations over there were quite successful.
I can well imagine. Samita. Good contact. Phillips again, who has been excellent since coming onto the field, scored that breakthrough try. Contributed plenty in the middle as well. This time told to go back and play it again. Samita the dummy half. Looping ball up over the top to Pahima. Pahima.
Sounds look like they're sniffing for another one. Well, that's off North, I think. They get the ball back, yes. Full count, away we go again.
Whakaosalia jumps out. She'll go close here, Monica. She might go more than close.
Backs on the ball.
So short of the line. Samita.
Hats off to the Northern team there. Good repelling up the line. That was extremely close and just in the wrong body position. Player off screen taking a bit of a knock there, Corey.
Yeah, been taken from the field and can't quite catch the number there.
Heavily strapped leg, and it looks like it's may have been under a little bit of pressure. Let's hope she's all right, and I'll have the magic ice over there. right on the try line. South looking to penetrate again.
Need to go to this right edge. Looks like they may have a numbers advantage here. So as we wait for the injured player to leave the field, and that's just about happening in back play.
Big shout out to CTAS, our live stream partners. I want to thank them for all their work this season. You know, come rain, hail or shine, they're always here.
Fakosalia, speaking of always there. Steals one from dummy half, and that might just be the game. It's 12-0 with a kick to come and less than 5 to play.
So in amongst that broken play, as we wait for the Region of Origin replay, and here it is. Really just a wee bit of static time. The old shaping, I'm going to pass left, but not really. Just going to pick it up and dive in over here. And that won't find an easier 4 points in a game of rugby league than that one, Corey.
Yeah, I think they caught Kamehimu looking out the back. Wasn't paying attention to Fakosalia. Julie crashed over. So 12-0, kick to come from Tolfa. Kick's good, flags are up. And it's the team in blue who lead 14 points to 0. They're going to win this series.
You can hear the South girls out here, and as they get into position, Corey, they're trying to work out their team song. So North coming back for the kickoff, showing a wee bit of energy now. Looks like they want to inject a bit of pride into the last few moments on our screen for the viewers. Been a fantastic series.
Certainly has, and just on that, South making a bit of a late surge, really. They've already cleaned up the under-13 boys, which was a decider. They're now going to clean up the under-16 girls. And if they can add to the under-16 boys up next, it's going to cap off a massive day. The 18 boys is up for grabs as well. So while it had been a fairly lopsided series count heading into this, South really coming to their own here on this final day. Back underway we go. Bouncing one off the knees, that's okay. Pihima. 5 short of halfway now, South. Samita jumps out, spots there's no marker, and goes on a nice little 10-meter run. Tackle still up their sleeve as Kamehimu spends as long as she can in that tackle, just slowing things down. Tolfa. She's had an excellent game, Tolfa. Offloads to Fakosalia, who heads back in field, chews off another 5. Pihima to Henry. Henry kicks, gets hit in the process. So South still alive in the overall series. Stay with us until the conclusion of the final game, where we will have the presentation of the overall series trophy as well.
Ooh, big collision there. Nice. Penalty been awarded. So North's got a little bit of a sniff here. And you'd have to say, not a bad kick. So an opportunity here for North.
Pickering with the first carry. Very, very strong. Had a wonderful series. Tolfa involved in the tackle. Goes Kamuhimu. Offload.
Well, that's a shame.
Filippo carries out of trouble. Down by 2.
She's got monstered there. Flipped over onto her back.
Ball goes astray. Pahima fails to pick it up. Luckily, there's cover back there.
There's a little bit of an opportunity up there on that left edge. Decided to go back inside. Kicks away. Nice high kick.
Eludes Pickering, who does well to bring it in the end. Siren goes. This will be the last play of the series. South are going to win the under-16 girls. North now with a kick in behind. Pahima back to clean it up. And she will go for the sideline. And South will celebrate another series victory. It's South 14, North 0 in the under-16 girls.
Oh, fantastic image on screen. A lot of camaraderie. Just awesome to see. Fantastic game played in great spirit. And final score there, 14 points to South. North 0. Don't forget, all the action replays will be up on the ARL TV channel. Don't go too far away, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the third match of today. Back with you real soon.